Welcome to Kingdoms SMP. Beginning by myself every 100 days I survive, a new player is added to the server. Each player is tasked with growing their own kingdom in a hardcore world, and if they die they are banned from the server forever. How big can my kingdom get before overpopulation, famine, or death ravage my world? I had so much of this video edited, and then the save file got corrupted. I guess I'll try again. This is editing attempt 2. I needed green dye for a build, so I found a desert, but I only had 2 cacti, so it's gonna take a long time for me to get everything I need. I named the skeleton horse off. Try reading that 5 times fast. Like I said, I have a lot of dye to collect, so I needed to plant these cacti as soon as possible. I still don't know what's wrong with my melon farm, because the minecart seems to run fine when I'm watching it, and then I leave and it breaks. I'm still upset about losing the first draft of this video, so I'm coping by watching my melons farm. I had a plan of getting a full sextuple beacon by the end of 300 days, but editing this now, having not finished the 300 days, I don't think I'm going to make it there because my motivation right now is about 0. I made an effort to try and get more emeralds by making a carrot farm. I beat the Ender Dragon a long time ago. I guess it's finally time to get wings. I'm sorry if I sound bored. I really just wish the file didn't corrupt on me. Eventually I found an end city with a ship. I don't really feel like talking right now out of sheer depression, so here's a montage of me getting the wings. On day 209, I started terraforming for a megabase. I needed to flatten a lot of land if I wanted to build a 100 by 100 castle. I started committing copious amounts of arson to get trees out of the way. This process is incredibly satisfying, and it's probably why it'll be the only thing I do in these 300 days. On the night of 210, I made a 100 by 100 square in the sky that I needed to fill with dirt and terraform. Looking at it now, this is a lot to fill in. I spent some time filling it in on stream until the unthinkable happened.
Yeah, but I like mods that add more weapon types just because, like, it's not changing anything other than making... You're kidding.
Oh my gosh! Did you actually just die?
Yes. A creeper jumped down into a hole and instantly exploded. I couldn't do anything.
You didn't have a totem in your offhand?
No.
Waffle.
Because I didn't have any.
No way.
You're actually kidding.
I was building an elytra bubble elevator to get me to world height so I can blast off with an elytra. But then Waffle just had to die and screw up all my plans. Just kidding, I got it done anyway. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
You better make a good gravestone for
Hey,
me.
hey, hey. Goodbye. Da-da-da-da-da.
Well, I guess that's the end for me. That's just such a BS way to die, though.
Waffle, I have a sad question for you.
What?
For video purposes, can we go on a separate server later and recreate your death?
No.
Please! I did it anyway. Island's Peak is now part of Alavania. I need to fly there. I need to fly there now. Why didn't you have your totem in your offhand?
Because I didn't have one.
You broke all of your totems?
No, I didn't have one on me.
Oh my gosh. Why did you put the totem in your inventory, Waffle?
Because I didn't.
Evidently, after thorough investigation, I will conclude that Waffle did indeed need his totem. How could you leave me, Waffle?
You're blaming me for a creeper.
It is your fault! You didn't have a totem in your offhand!
I was saving it for when I needed it.
Evidently, after thorough investigation, I will conclude that Waffle did indeed need his totem. I'm definitely making a YouTube short of me recreating your death.
Why?
Oh, the first island is... Oh, I have to destroy all of this at some point.
Yeah, I started construction on the first island.
Okay, how about this? I will build one island for Alavania in your honor.
No, I want to do that in season 2.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Fuck.
You can't stop me. Alright, this is now a colony of Alavania.
You're not even honoring a dead man's wishes, well.
Oh, okay. Fresh new lands have been conquered. Let's go! Let's go! Free land!
You suck so bad.
I want to kill your dogs just to spite you, but I'm not going to.
dare
I'm not
kill
going to. I'm not
dogs.
going to. I'm not going to. Okay, let's check out all these new citizens. Hello, guys. Welcome to Alavania. What's good? My brethren.
You suck. I die and the first thing you think, hey, fresh meat.
I'm gonna cry.
You die.
I didn't let you die. First of all, you started on this server talking about all the ways you're gonna be safe while playing hardcore, and then you went out and did something dangerous without a chest plate and without a totem. That is not my
I got
fault.
one shot by a creeper. What do you want?
If
from
you
me?
had a totem, you wouldn't have.
You should
If
do a
only I
cool
did that.
clutch where you drop your elytra and then jump and then grab it midair and then put it on.
I could actually probably do that. Should I try it?
Yes.
I have a totem in my offhand, so I won't die either way.
Try it. Do it. Go all the way up and then try it.
I am all the way up. Wait, let me place the water first, just because it'd be more convenient to do that while I'm up here. Crap. Oh, that water's gonna destroy some plants. Okay. Whee!
God damn it.
After the stream, I found another end city because I really needed shulker boxes for my build. With my newly made shulker boxes, I went and got a lot of dirt for the terraforming I needed to get done. Before he died, Waffle was planning on making an Enderman farm, but since we don't have one yet, I have to repair my shovel by just killing lone Enderman. I want to take a second to admire this flyover view of my base. It is so nice. After a lot of dirt placing, I eventually got the platform complete. I couldn't just have this build be a platform of dirt, so I started building a mountain of steps that would lead up to the build. And in case you're wondering how I got this done, it's by running in between the end and the overworld to repair my shovel every 2 seconds. I spent days 224 and 225 building the first staircase on the side of the mountain. I think it looked pretty good in the end, but I still had 2 more sides of the mountain to terraform. I couldn't decide how I wanted to do the back of the mountain, so I decided to do the other side instead. On stream, I tried to design my own creeper farm, but it ended up being a total waste of time. Then, while flying to an iron vein, I accidentally found where DC is building his new kingdom.
Creeper just snuck up behind me and knocked me down to 2.5
Oh wait!
hearts.
Did I just accidentally find your village? I see your name tag. Do you live in a village?
Oh yeah, I'm in this village right now.
Bro, I was just flying over here to get to the iron vein, and I saw your name on the mini-map. Is this where you live?
Bruh. Hello. No, I actually just got here. I was gonna live here though.
Bruh. Nice. This is 1,000 blocks from my base. This is perfect.
Yeah.
I want to make a nether highway at some point, but for now I can just fly and it'll be okay. I spent the end of this stream collecting a lot of different stone blocks and then building the back of the mountain. Because it looked weird, I used moss to kind of smooth out the transition between grass and stone, but I think I'll do more with it later, I just need more time. I wanted to make an Enderman farm, but the first time I went there I forgot to get a name tag. Unfortunately, the Endermite met a sad demise. I got a new Endermite and named it, and the new farm worked pretty well. This is what Waffle was trying to do when he died. Rest in peace, bozo. On day 240, I started mining blackstone for the greater part of this build, but I needed a lot more blocks if I was going to get this Megabase done, so I went live and did most of it on stream. Guys, we have a predicament. What? How? I'm holding my head, and I don't know how. Should we just stay like this? Right alt. Oh! Let's go! Look at the... You guys see this massive hologram? This is what we're building in 300 days. In fact, I'm getting the whole thing done by 300 days, hopefully. My Christmas was fantastic. It is a huge pentagram that doubles as our new base, hopefully. And for this build, we need 4.5 shulker boxes of blackstone. Right now, we have... Ah! Right now, we have 1, 2, and part of a third boxes of blackstone. That is not nearly enough for what we need to do. The stream went great, consisting of a bunch of banter while I was just collecting blocks. But by the end of the stream, I started getting to work on the actual build. Because of Light Matica during the building of the tree, phantoms were giving me a lot of problems. Yep. And phantoms.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. I need to not get knocked off. I have 1 ender pearl left! Oh my gosh, I got knocked into the fog. I can't get out. DC.
Oh no.
And I can't turn off easy place mode. Okay, okay. Go up, go up, go up. Frick you, frick you.
Bro is trapped in the fog dimension.
Okay, I do have replay mod on. It would have been really unfortunate if I forgot again. I really need to start sleeping, huh? I'm out of arrows! No actual way!
Wait, bro.
Okay, I killed the last one. We're good. Now I just have to get this built before the next stage of phantoms shows up. Oh, I think they already showed up. Bro, 3 more phantoms showed up 5 seconds later.
Ain't no way they pressed respawn that fast.
Oh my gosh. This is a very dangerous project.
Things on my head.
Please let me turn off easy place. Please! I'm stuck in this fog and can't eat because of easy place mode. But it won't let me turn off.
Do you not have a button for it?
I do, it just doesn't work half the time. Okay, finally.
You should set it to a button that does work half the time.
Oh my gosh, and there's a zombie in the tree. Once all the blocks were collected, it only took me about 30 minutes to build the entire rest of the Megabase. During my next stream after netherite mining, I killed squids in preparation for another build project. I'm going to make a cave opening in the Megabase inspired by Grian's night sky that he built with black glass and end rods. After placing a layer of black glass in the front, I added a layer of concrete powder to the back. Then I scattered end rods on the inside. When I was done, I took a look, and it didn't actually look that bad, but Grian used more layers when he did his, so it looked a little bit better. It was finally time for the green dye I got on day 1. I needed it to make a zombie hand by the Megabase. With the help of Lightmatica, I was able to get this build done very easily. Oh no, is this lore? What does this mean? Anyway, the next 10 days or so are all spent getting emeralds for the sextuple beacon. I might not have the beacons ready, but I can at least get the emerald blocks for it. The 5 money-making methods I went with were carrots, glass panes, melons, paper, and sticks. I even made 2 new melon farms to expand my profits. Eventually, I made a carpet duper to get fuel for the sand smelting. I spent a day or 2 mining out the area for the beacons, and then I found out that I don't even have enough emerald blocks. 3 days later, I got it done and got my first 2 fully powered beacons. I gave myself the best 2 beacon powers, Haste 2 and Resistance 2. I did a subathon to try to get the next 4 beacons, but ended up getting no wither skulls the entire time. I got so fed up with wither skull farming that I resorted to continuing the slab project that we did last episode. I needed busy work to do, so I reorganized my silo and decorated the pond. Oh, is that the outpost? Yes! Found it.
What?
Oh!
What?
Did you just die?
I was poisoned. There weren't any spiders.
No way there's 2 people dead on the server now. Da 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 da. You never even got to name your place.
I'm so confused as to what just happened.
There was only 5 minutes left in the stream. All you had to do was survive for 5 more minutes. Is there ever going to be someone who survives longer than 100 days besides me? The answer is no. Here is the next section of Alavania. Do you have name suggestions before I name it myself?
No.
You see, I want to call it Furryland, but I'm not immortalizing Furryland as a region of Alavania.
L.
All he has to
It
say.
said I died to cave spiders, but there weren't any cave spiders.
DC,
Sounds like an L to
I have
me.
a feeling there were cave spiders just as much as there was a creeper in Waffle's hole.
Exactly.
Oh, I know what I can do for the last 20 days. I can make a road that connects all the regions. Ooh, do you remember the place on the Unity SMP called Bad Lore Land?
I do.
I think I'm going to call this place Deadlerland. Deadlerland. After the stream, I started on the path that would lead to the next region. I had to do some terraforming because the space in front of the gate was really steep. Eventually, I decided to just make a staircase down to the ground. When I realized how long this project was gonna take, I decided to postpone it until the next episode. Later, I went back to the swamp to get tadpoles and slime. Just my luck, the first night I went to the swamp ended up being a new moon, where slimes can't spawn at all. The next night, I finally found slimes, and I got to work on a TNT duper. The day that I made the TNT duper, my PC overheated and crashed before I had a chance to save the footage, But long story short, I didn't have enough TNT and I was too lazy to get some, so I scrapped the project. Instead, I started working on an iron farm, but the first time I tried to bring villagers to it, one of them was killed. Honestly, furnace minecarts are overhated, because they were actually really useful in getting the villagers in their pod. I found a zombie with a helmet conveniently so it wouldn't burn, but then the helmet broke and it died anyway. Once the redstone clock was on, the iron farm started pumping away. After one night, I checked the profits, and it was actually going pretty well. Since the day counter doesn't go up in the nether, I decided I would spend some time trying to get the rest of the beacons. By the time I started to stream the next day, I only had 4 wither skulls. In combination with 2 wither skulls I already had, I killed 2 withers and added 2 beacons to the base. Before 300 days, I had a few chores I had to take care of, like building graves for Waffle and DC. It's been 300 days, and I finally wanted to put efficiency 5 on my axe. Efficiency 3, efficiency 3, efficiency 4, and... crap. Too expensive! It's because I'm Asian, isn't it? Anyway, let's pretend I never worked on that. I started cutting down the spruce forests behind my base to make room for an industrial district next episode. Then I lit up the flat area with 3 stacks of torches. Then I added the new era to the museum. Days 1 to 100 the common era. Days 101 to 200 the expansion era. And days 101 to 300 the haunted era. Then I made a quest house to keep track of what I want to do in the next episode. So far, these are our plans for 400 days. And as we complete them, we are going to color them lime to indicate that they are done. I know what we can do. We can move all our pets into one of these houses. I mean, we have a bunch of extra homes. Yes! Alright, come on, Jack. We're almost there. Yes! We did it! Uncle Jack now has a home. Unfortunately, the dog is a gift from DC, which means I can't get the dog to follow me into the house. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal, kid. It's just Uncle Jacking off now. Why did I name them that? Well, you guys' friend, kinda met an unfortunate end. But, enjoy your new house. Alright, so now 1, 2, 3, 4 of the houses in Alavania serve a purpose. This is the last one that needs to be occupied with something. I want to sleep in Jack's house. I have to make my own friends because my player friends keep dying on me. So, thank you guys for being here on day 300. You've survived a very long time, Uncle Jack, and I'm surprised I got you in here without the world miraculously raining to kill you, but... Oh, I just realized I can't sleep in here because you're a monster, so I'm actually going to sleep out here, but I'm with you guys in spirit. Day 300, go! Let's go! Let's go, it's B-roll time!